Hey, this is Chicago 77.3, Dita Duchess.
WBBC Chicago 77.3, your hottest digital station.
Now in digital HD sound.
What's going on, people? It's the one and only DJ Malone, Chicago 77.3, the best place to be at on any day, really, man. Hey, yo, man, I wanted to say this first and foremost. Happy holidays to you, and you. Everybody out there who got presents. I told my kids, hey, yo, man, I paid the rent. Merry Christmas. So, and I did that. I did give them some gifts. Don't get me wrong. I ain't that crucial, but sometimes you just gotta let the kids know. So hey yo man, like it's not happening this year.
Not today.
So this is a very special interview for me because I started the year with her, and we're gonna literally end the year with her, and this is her first time in the studio, but not her first time on Chicago 77.3. Let me tell you about this woman right here, man. When I met this woman, she was very poised about her, man. There's something about a woman that I like that knows how to act right in front of people. But I really like the story that she has as an artist, not just on like a musical side, but a creative side. And you don't find too many people like that who are very humble, who are very in tune with themselves. And I had to get it on because I felt like it was a full circle moment. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Dita Duchess, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
How you feeling, man?
Oh, it's so good to be here.
Hey, man, it's good to have you in live in effect, man. How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm glad to be back. What are you doing today?
Hey, man, I'm good, man. So, I want my people to get to know about you and everything. Yeah. Now, just in case they missed the other interview, shame on you if you did. You might want to go ahead and check it out now.
It's online. It's on YouTube.
Man, go ahead. Put it on pause and then come back. And so that way you can see the evolution of Dita Duchess, man. Oh. So, just in case, tell people a little bit about you, how you get into the music, just a brief 411 on it.
Yeah, so I'm Dita Duchess. I'm an artist out of Houston, Texas. I was, I'm an experimental R&B inspired artist, so that's kind of what the sounds you can expect from me.
Okay.
I'm a songwriter. I do photography, filmmaking, acting, stand-up comedy.
Okay.
Which I hope to be doing that some more, in 2024. Yeah, just getting really into my art and delving more into myself, and just working on sharing that as much as I can with everybody.
A jack of all trades. That's what I'm talking about, man. What part of the H you from, man?
From the West.
Okay.
West. I don't know why I do that every time.
Hey, it's just like how it is in Chicago, man. So when people say "shots out," hey yo, hey man. Yeah. Now Southwest. Now
West.
Well, just West.
Yeah.
Okay, so explain to me the differences because I'm from Chicago. So.
Okay. So you know what? Okay, so I was born in Indiana.
Okay.
Yeah. South Bend, like Notre Dame University.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from that little town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Midwest,
so shout out. Yeah.
So what's up, man?
So, but I mean, I grew up in Houston, like more than 20 years.
Okay. So you're a Houstonian.
Yeah, I grew up West Houston.
Okay.
So like Westheimer, like Kirkwood, like Derry Ashford, like, but the other side of Derry Ashford, not like the A-Leaf side of Derry Ashford. But.
Okay, so you're on the other side.
Yeah.
So where I'm at is like I'm on like Westheimer and with like right kind of what is that joint? It's over there by kind of close to the Galleria.
Okay.
But I'm on that side.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on like the other side, like Highway 6 toward West.
Okay, yeah. So if somebody wants to get to you, they're coming from Humble. That's like an hour and a half for them.
They're not.
But see, that gives me a whole nother look on you because a lot of these showcases that I see you at are on the north side.
Well, I mean, this is the thing. In Houston, you're going to expect to travel anywhere 45 minutes just for no reason. So,
Yeah.
it's with North Side, East Side, whatever.
Hey.
I'm going to go.
But that's that dedication, though. That takes dedication. Where did that come from? Like, does that come from? Was that instilled into you, or where does that like hard work ethic come from?
I think a lot of it is I'm trying things, and I think that I've been so in a box, afraid of failure, that at this point I kind of want to just I'm gonna, if I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna fail in the right direction. I'm gonna fail productively, but I haven't done that, yet, and it feels successful just being able to present myself,
Well.
and present myself as an artist. And that's where it comes from. It doesn't really just feel, it is hard work, but it doesn't feel like it's hard on me.
Well,
Like it's different than, if you're at a day job, like that's hard on me work.
yeah,
But,
yeah.
it doesn't really feel like it's just it's not strenuous to my soul.
I think sometimes, and a lot of people don't realize, I think sometimes it's, you have to fail. And I'm not saying like oh, well, it's everybody's doomed. But sometimes,
Yeah.
like when I look at it like as you're riding a bike, you have to fall to know what I did wrong in the first place.
Which I've forgotten how to do twice. They say you don't, but I've forgotten how to ride a bike twice in my life. I don't even know. Can I ride a bike now?
What kind of bikes were you riding? Well, just just regular two-wheeler bikes?
Yeah. And I got on one after a couple years of not riding one, and I forgot how to ride it.
Some people say like skating too. Like people that were younger who were good at skating, like they can't skate now.
That happened to me too. I was clowning. I went to the roller rink a couple weeks ago, and I had to like retrain myself to even learn how to skate again.
That's crazy.
I know.
It's crazy how like your memory just blocks certain things.
Yeah.
But hey,
Like even the fun stuff sometimes.
so now you're an all-round creative person, man. And we were just talking before you came up here. You did photography.
Yeah.
You dabbled in a little bit of filmography as well.
Yeah. I went to film school. HCC has they have a really great film program, and I went around the time when it was before it even moved to the Hayes campus and all of that. So it was a while ago, but that was filmmaking's like one of my first passions. I love being on film sets. I love acting. I love being behind the camera. Everything about it. I love the fantasy of it. Everybody's getting there together and just for this one idea.
The camaraderie of it.
Yeah, it's just really magical to me.
I went to Columbia.
Yeah.
I went to Columbia College. I was grateful enough to go there in Chicago. And don't get me wrong, like I felt like there were some things that I could have, like if I waited, I could have learned on YouTube. But I don't. I feel like you don't get that prep. A lot of people just want to jump into doing like filmmaking and just think, oh well, I have a camera.
Right.
And I'm just gonna shoot and I'm just gonna come up. No, it's like there's a whole creative process that comes to that, man. So
Right.
now with you being a creative, how do you think that has helped you with your music sound?
With my music sound, because I'm coming up with it myself. I don't know how much it doesn't help me to not listen to, what's trending or what's going on around me. But I like my influences.
Yeah.
And I like creating based off of my experiences. I like creating based off of imagination. So it's just I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good, man.
Yeah, I just.
Hey, it's a feeling. It's like okay. It's like a lot of times. Like for instance, I'm going to be DJing tonight live.
Yeah.
And a lot of DJs been going back and forth on what should I play when the ball drops. And it's like, for me, I don't know until that feeling gets there. You get what I'm saying?
Really? Oh my God, that would make me so nervous at a show not knowing that.
Yeah. I don't like, and 9 times out of 10, I'm freestyling the joints. I'm going purely and strictly off the crowd.
Wow.
And for a while, I ain't gonna lie, that used to scare me shitless because it's like you jumping out of an airplane without no parachute. And
just hope.
Yeah. But what I realize is that your internal gut feeling is never gonna lead you wrong.
Yeah.
So whenever I'm doing this, just like you, I feel like your internal gut feeling has never stirred you wrong, and I think you have learned to tap into that, and be the most. And I feel like that's what's guiding you to this place where, hey, yo, man, I'm who I am because of that.
Right.
So.
I'm definitely working my way into this new skin. And it's been a real transition. It's been a real process, and just trusting God with the process, and asking Him to line my footsteps, and just doing the best I can with that.
I want to ask you a deep question. Mm-hmm. How long did it take for you to be comfortable with who you are?
I've always just kind of been. I've always been the way that I am. Right. So I think I was probably like 4 when I had a really important conversation with my grandma. And it really helped me to identify myself and understand, hey, you're probably not going to be into regular things, or you probably shouldn't expect to have too many regular experiences. So it kind of prepared me for a special life, for a gifted life. So I had to get comfortable with that really quick, and I would probably say it took me till about 7 or 8 when I realized what some of my gifts were. Yeah. And then I just stayed that way. Anybody who's known me since, I was a kid, they'll be able to tell you, oh yeah, that's typical her. Like, she's her.
but see, I think that's the beauty, is that you're unapologetically you. Yeah. And I think that's in this day and age, we need more authentic. I'd rather a person be authentic and, hey, that's who they are, versus to somebody who they're trying to be an image of whatever they're trying to be, and I can see right through that. Yeah. So kudos to you for that, man.
Thank you.
Kudos to you. So now let's talk about the Mona Lisa joint.
Hey.
How did that come about?
Mona Lisa, that is a song. It's a really fun song that I have for, it's basically just about a DM, getting to know somebody, dating online. But I love that song. It's one of my funner songs. It's a little more electronic, maybe like electronic R&B inspired. Okay. But I think it gives a good example of why I do use the term inspired with the, R&B, because it's not quite. But yeah, and I love the Mona Lisa portrait, and I had one of my really good friends, Irv Bannister, he commissioned the album art for it that I'm really, really proud of, and have put it on T-shirts for you all.
We definitely gonna now with the T-shirt. I want to hang that up. We need to hang that up somewhere.
Yay!
In the studio here, man. Because matter of fact, you could go somewhere right here, right here.
Real cute,
But I really do appreciate that, man, because he brought me gifts. Unlike some people who didn't get me anything for Christmas. But hey,
them kids don't do it.
But hey, it's fine. It's fine. Now, is this off a project EP, or is just a single right now?
Just a single. Right now, I'm working those out, singles. I do have like an EP, like, in the bank somewhere, but I kind of want to see what goes on with the singles first, and and I don't even know what kind of vibe I'm going to be getting into when I start writing again in 2024. So I'm like, let me work with what I got right now.
Okay. All right. Well, I like that, man. You want to introduce the track to the people real quick?
Absolutely. So this is Dita Duchess. This is my song Mona Lisa on Chicago 77.3 radio.
Hey, man.
With DJ Malone.
Hey, man. Turn it up. Turn it all the way up, man. Chicago 77.3. Let go. Yeah. It should be by 2024 social media, there needs to be one platform where I can just submit to all. We were just talking about this off air, man. We just in case you guys are like, what the hell are they talking about? You guys are tuning in to Chicago 77.3, man. That was Mona Lisa with Dita Duchess, man. I was speaking on there needs to be a platform where if I post something, it goes to Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, wherever the hell I got MySpace, Black Planet, wherever the hell I got stuff going on. That would be amazing for 24. I know we talked about before about with the t-shirts and everything. Where can the people get the t-shirts if they want to buy?
From me, on my Instagram, Dita_Duchess, DITA_DUCHESS, and these are the t-shirts.
Ooh. Pretty.
Pretty cute. Original album art. And that's Dita Duchess's Mona Lisa.
Hey, that's what's up, man.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right there. Boom.
Yeah, $25. Dita Duchess Mona Lisa tees. Get those. Instagram, DM,
And
in the
support.
comments. You know what I'm saying? Like.
And support her, people. Yeah, don't be cheap either, man. God, yeah.
Yeah, and they're really soft. I love these shirts. They feel so good.
So
I didn't even know they were going to be this cozy, but they're really cozy.
What kind of fabric do you got on?
Let me see. These are 100% poly.
Hey, people sleep on Pauline, though. People sleep
It's so
on that.
soft. And they wash nice, too.
You probably got, I know sometimes you got to wash stuff in cold water, I think sometimes. But yeah, I got mine, and we're going to be posting it up in the studio, people. So you can't have it. You got to get yours.
Yeah.
I might still just give it 25, just off of GP.
Do a giveaway.
Yeah. Yeah. So now 23 was, I ain't gonna lie, was a hell of a year. We ain't gonna lie. It was a crazy year. But I felt like it was a year for at least for me to plant seeds.
Yeah.
And now in 24, I'm hoping to start growing them.
Yeah.
How do you feel has 23 been for you?
23. I was excited because reflecting on it because I got to do so much of what we talked about at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And I was hoping I was going to do those things, I was hoping I was going to do it, but I was like, man, I really hope I actually do. And I got to do a lot of really cool things this past year.
That's what's up.
I did get to exercise my art a lot more. I got to do, after the showcase, I got to do the Acres Homes Renaissance Festival.
That's what's up.
I got to do Teddy Tuesday's podcast at the Southwest by Southwest edition.
That's what's up.
So that was really fun, just being in that atmosphere with all those artists too. I had a booth set up there, as well as at the Acres Homes Renaissance Festival. I got to do some performances with DJ Cray. Like you missed the thumb in your butt. I got to do a couple of his shows. So that was really fun. Doing a lot of photography too. Texas Renaissance Festival, I was a photographer there and really got to, get to exercise that. And because I really love doing it and I don't know why I don't do it more often.
Yeah.
But it was just a really good year of exercising my gifts and started to work on some stand-up comedy. So I'm hoping to, get that crafted right and
That's what's up, man.
get into
You're doing a lot of things, man.
Yeah.
Do you with the photography,
Mm-hmm.
has that kind of been the first love before music, or was what came first?
You know, photography came last. But it would have been between acting and music. And that's kind of like a chicken and the egg thing with me, kind of. But I identified as an actress first, but the music definitely, it was just in me. I just felt that way.
Yeah. Hey, man. See, photography for me was expressing, so I could show off what I felt without saying it. Like my favorite thing that I ever did was we did a thing where a girl we went to an abandoned house, and I wrote out like a little like she was getting vacated out of the house and everything. And the reason why we did it like this is because I wanted to show the pain and everything. Whenever I went through something like that, I wanted to show the pain.
Painful.
But then in the same suit, what I did was, so we started with she was at the vacay, and then I got her going on one when she was going to the bus, for like she looked like she's going to a job interview.
Yeah.
Then the next picture is her actually getting the job, and she's like, maybe like a waitress or whatever, a hostess. And then the last one is when she's in a high rise. We rented out a high rise, so I wanted to show off the evolution of yes, you're gonna go through a hard time, but I wanted it to keep going at it, and so I felt like that was a good thing right there for me.
You know what? I hate how surprised I am at that it turned out good. That it wasn't just a piece of pain.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that there was some evolving there. Like
I strongly believe in involvement because I feel like I'm a product of that because I look at it like this is like from where I started from, especially on my career, my DJing career. I started like at kind of like as a crabs in a barrel type of situation, and I was so big on whenever I started, like, I have to be on these major platforms. And I'm not if I'm not on these major platforms, then I'm not nobody. But in reality, you see the people on the wall. I met there's a lot of people that I met, and then I started my own thing, my own station, because I felt like, well, nobody's ever gonna tell me what my value is, what my worth is.
Come on.
So, success is at the eyes of the beholder.
Right.
So I feel like I'm successful because of everything here. It's like, and I can maintain that, and to me, that's successful.
Yes.
With you, I feel like you're very at the core of it. You are humble, and I love that about you. And you express every emotion, and I feel like everything that you do has to have some type of not lesson, but it has to make sense. It can't just be like we're just doing it just to do it.
Yeah, I feel like when you become idle, like you just start doing stuff, like that's when you get in trouble. That's when it starts happening, and I want to do it.
Yeah, I get that. So now, what are we looking for 24?
For 24, more photos, more stand-up comedy. And for music, I'm gonna wait to really unveil this, but I had a really nice conversation.
Okay.
With a very wise person that I believe will really be able to take this to the next level as far as my music artistry and releasing that, and really, fully immersing myself into the market with that.
Okay.
So I'm really stoked about that, and just to really be more art driven. That's the goal for this year. Art driven, financial literacy, business minded, and being peaceful with the people around me, the people not around me.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for.
Are we going to be seeing any live performances soon, or?
I don't plan to probably for like the first quarter because I really want to be able to present something and get my act together. And there's a lot that I want to do differently with my performances, but I love the things that I got to try this year, the songs I got to do. That was a really, really special thing for me because, I sat on those songs for so long, so just to even be able to have that expression and, not feeling so much of that artist suppression, that we talked about last time, not having to experience that so much, feeling that bolder. So I'm just looking to more relief next year. Relief.
I want to say this, man, is that you're a very beautiful person inside and out. If we could see, if there was a way that we could see positivity just raising out of you, man, like that, like you have that aura about you, man. And I think with anything that you put your mind to, I think you can do anything. You know what I'm saying? So you're very, like I said, very creative person, and I like that. And I would even, like I said, I'm 100% supportive behind you in whichever venture. You know what I'm saying? I'll be the first one at whenever you do your comedy.
Yes.
I think, and a lot of times too is what I would love for you to do is maybe down the line you do a museum, how when you go to different photographers and they have different showcases of their work. I would love for you to do that for yourself, man.
I didn't even think about that.
And then have people just come look at your work.
Like next year?
Yeah, I think that would be dope. And it could be just stuff that you did in the past.
Yeah.
And just letting people know this is my art. This is my work.
I didn't even think of that. Wow. That's really kind. Okay.
Because I think a lot of people just need to see it. And then once they see it, it clicks.
Wow. Yeah, okay. I really like that idea.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah.
And whenever you do these vendors too, take a little bit of your, take a little bit of your stuff, man. Take a couple shirts, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just all about promotion and just getting it out there. A lot of people, are lazy. They're not gonna lie. They just if it ain't in front of them, it's
I definitely have to get more my tech tutorials up still too.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not good. I'm not tech savvy. I've been learning from different people, so I'm not the best at it. But I do know.
We'll do that 2024.
Yeah. 2024, I'm going to learn how to do TikTok.
I will compute.
Now, but the crazy part about it is, this is the weird part. I can, operate this whole radio stuff. I can go live, on the radio. I know the configurations.
Yeah, so you do 10 things with the mix board.
Yeah, so on a technical sound side, I'm cool. But when we get to social media, negative. I'm not there, man. So but I
more AI friendly 2024. There, I said it.
So do you like the AI stuff? They're coming out with a lot of things for AI, man.
No, I don't.
Hey,
I don't approve.
I'm gonna download the AI where you can send the AI, say you got in trouble with your shorty, and it creates a text message for you. I'm gonna download that just so he can be creative.
And they probably can do that. I'm so mean to robots. I'm so mean to them, but. I'm gonna work on redefining that. I'll put that in next year's bucket.
I got you. What has been the highlight of 23 for you, man?
23. Highlight of 23. One of the things I want to say is definitely the opportunities that I got.
Okay.
To be one of the primary photographers at Texas Renaissance Festival was really special because it's such a big festival and so many people come through there. So to really just be able to get to exercise that, and it's like being on a stage there too.
Yeah.
Being able to do that, and then just all of the different performances, getting to do the Acres Homes Renaissance Festival, and just be able to be in that community. I love the Acres Homes community.
Well.
And just to be able to go to an event and how many people came out, and just seeing that level of community in person and being a part of it.
Well.
It felt like a renaissance to me because it felt like this is what I can do,
well.
And like this is what I should do, and in both of those places, I just felt like I was in the right place. So definitely my alignment. I felt so good about my alignment this year. So I'm just praying to keep that momentum with being in good alignment.
Well. Okay.
Definitely.
That's what's up, man. I you know what? I really like that. Hey, you're just being you and just putting out. Hey, that's the only thing you know how to be, man.
Yeah.
Now we've been asking this people, everybody in the studio that comes.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen this situation with the Cheesecake Factory girl. The guy, I guess it's his first date with her.
Okay.
Brings her to the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
She does not want to get out the car. She doesn't like the Cheesecake Factory. So she made it like a whole big ordeal, and it went online and everything.
Not the cheesecake.
Yeah. Me personally, from our first date, I'm not taking to the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
I just don't personally think I feel like you got to build up to that.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people, I've gotten backlash when I say, well, I'm going to take you to Chili's or Applebee's. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, I feel like that's a good place to start.
Okay.
Like, I don't like going to, like, if I'm going on the first date, I don't like going to the movies because I don't learn anything about you.
Right. Crying.
Yeah, so I don't learn anything about you. Maybe the second or third date, yeah, cool. But the first date, I feel like it should be kind of like an icebreaker. Mm-hmm. It shouldn't be nothing too heavy because it's like, I need to know where this is going to go. I don't want to spend $80 and then we're just here.
Yeah.
So where do you see your first date, or what would you want your first date to be?
First date. I think it depends on who I'm going out with, or what even kind of person I'm going out with, because it's not. I wouldn't want to just throw somebody completely out of their element on a first date, because then it's like, well, I don't need to just see you completely out your element.
Yeah.
It is funny though. But first date, I like to play.
Okay.
So I like bowling, things like that. Or like
activities
tennis or something. Yeah, I like activities.
Okay.
But I'm not going out on any dates anyway.
I'm not going on. Would you had a bad experience or something like that? Like somebody scared you or something?
No, I just I feel like I'm in a really, really nice place with men right now. And I think it's because I'm not dating them, so I just want to be in this nice place.
Hey, I don't even matter at that,
it's
man.
so peaceful here.
She said, I don't have to deal with none of y'all. I don't have to deal with the lies, the cheating.
Nice.
I'm not mad at that, man. Like, sometimes it's just like, I just want to be to myself. Nothing personal. Just,
Yeah, I just want to belong to me for a little bit,
But I think a lot of people do need that, though. A lot of people don't know themselves, and then they go with somebody, and then it's like, oh, well, they want that person to find who they are.
Yeah.
And no, you have to know.
Or be whoever they are with that person. And, I've been to a place where I've been me, but I've also been me with whoever I was with.
Yeah.
And I just I'm just liking the peace that's coming with this. Like, I'm not bothered, and it's just nice, and it's just a nice place.
I ain't mad at you. Yeah, because if it's just you at the house, something get broke, I know who the fuck did it. I could walk around, whatever, and don't. I can even leave the door open when I go to the restroom.
And I don't even care if the house haunted. It was none of us. Whatever.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So now we talked about 24. We talked about 23. Yeah. If you could work with somebody, who would you want to work with?
If I could work with somebody, who would I want to work with? G the Hardway.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's my guy right there, man.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
Yeah. I would work with him.
Okay. Producer-wise, who would you want to work with?
Ooh. Producers, I kind of want to be a little open with that right now.
Okay.
Just because I want to get a new idea, I want to hear an instrumental I haven't heard before, so it's going to come from somebody, I haven't seen before.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Now, do you ever miss those days where, well, for me, as far as a creative, like when I did producing, even this photography and filmography, do you ever miss those days where you didn't know about the structure and you just throwing whatever hits at the wall?
I mean, I kind of still do that. It's not nothing to miss. I'm still doing it like that. Yeah, that's what with the music. It was hitting the wall. I'm hearing it. I'm feeling it. I'm writing it. Throw it out there. It's hitting the wall.
Hey, but you have a very beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Were you in choir?
Yeah. And when I was a kid, I was in choir, but not as I got older though.
Okay. See, I was in choir. I was a bass. So.
Like Melvin Franklin.
Yeah. Like when they always made me sing "You're a Mean One," Mr. Grinch. They always made me sing that, man.
I love it. Yes.
So, we went to the lights, and there was a thing where they asked the Christmas light. They asked about what was the 3 things they called Mr. Grinch, and I was like, I don't remember. I was like, it was in the song, so I was like, I had to look it up, and it was like stink.
Did you sing it?
Stack, stunk.
Oh my God, that's fantastic!
Yeah,
that's
man.
fantastic.
So it's now. Don't get me wrong. When the song comes, it's contagious to me because now it's like, well, now I have to sing it.
You had the whole thing, obviously.
So it's man.
Yeah.
Now during the holidays, did you get to do anything elaborate? Do anything crazy? Or you just chilled with the family and stuff?
I got to bake so many cupcakes with my daughter.
That's what's up.
Well, I didn't bake all of them, but I ate a lot of them. She made several batches of them, so just getting to watch her do that and getting to show her, mommy being creative, and of course she wants to do it too. She goes on a lot of my shoots with me too.
Okay.
And she's in the studio with me, so just getting to share that legacy with her. She went to one of my shows with DJ Cray this year too, so that was fun. The Really Outside one. So that was really fun.
How do you feel when she's watching you?
I mean, she's always watching me. In the kitchen, in the bathroom, and outside. She's always watching me. But I feel like the most important thing, and I feel like the best thing.
Well.
and I feel like coming through.
Yeah.
You know.
That's beautiful, man. But you know what, though?
Shout out poetry.
Hey. Does he know who you are?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She knows so many of my songs because she was in the studio recording with me.
Yeah.
There were a lot of times where she was a baby when I was doing it sometimes, so I would be holding her and,
That's so
doing the song.
That's so nurturing, though.
That's
very nurturing.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have a sitter. So.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
No, funny story, man. Funny story. Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so funny story. So this is when my daughter was little, and so she first started going to daycare, and me and her mom went to a couple daycares and everything. Now, me being a guy, I just remember a daycare. I just remember we went to a couple of them, and so the day that she was supposed to go to daycare, I dropped her off to a daycare place.
Okay.
So they took her in and everything. I thought everything was cool.
Okay.
So my BM hits me, and she's like, "Well, where the hell is she?" Like I dropped her off at the daycare. I know I did. They said that you ain't. They said that you ain't never came. What you mean? I dropped her off. So I dropped her off at the wrong daycare.
No.
And
no, did you alone?
I went and got her. She had a great time. She said she even liked that. That was the daycare we even went with
Oh my
anyways.
God, no, the teachers' names now and all that. Oh.
No, I did. All I just did was, hey, here she go, and they took it in like it wasn't nothing.
Yeah, she wanna.
So
oh my God,
I figured it was okay.
I would have lost my little mind.
Boy, my being was not happy.
Lord.
Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, she didn't let me take her to daycare for a while.
For the daycare.
She was like, "How do you get
Which
that
one?
mixed up?"
The one.
Yeah, it was that one, the one that we went to. We went to a couple of them. What are you talking about?
The one with the yellow. Yeah, okay.
So yeah, man. It's those experiences that when we look back at it, it's like we laugh about it.
Laugh about it now.
So,
oh man.
Yeah, you probably would have had a heart attack. Huh?
Yeah, and I worked in so many of my daughter's daycares too. So I just can't imagine for that. Here she is. Oh God. Okay.
But then that was another thing too. My being was like, so they didn't ask what's her name. They didn't ask. They was just like, okay.
She looked like
yeah. She looked
yeah.
So it was like, hey, I was like, hey, I just thought it was. They just
thought she started today. No, she don't even go. She doesn't even go here.
So yeah, man, that was some years ago, man. That was some. And the crazy part. My daughter, the one that I'm talking about, is 18 now.
Yeah.
And
congratulations.
Yeah, man. It's her last year.
Wow. You ready?
No.
Yeah.
I'm not ready. Because we had a really special bond, man. For a while, it was just me.
Yeah.
And during that time, it was just like those yeah, man, she was with me when I went to go DJ. She, and then her learning who DJ Malone was, that was like a whole other thing. It was funny because some of her friends were like, your dad came to my school and he DJ'd at my school. And it's like, she was like, because, to her, it's like, he's not cool. Like,
by no means is my parent cool.
Yeah. So, and then when other kids would say, "Oh man, your dad's so dope" and everything, like he's not that cool. He's not that funny. Yeah. So when she started learning, did research on me, she's like, "So you met this person, and you don't say anything?"
You met all these cool people, but you're not cool.
To this day, if you ask, "Is your dad cool?" No, he's not cool. He doesn't think he's funny. He's not funny. But at the same time, she'll fight you if you say anything else different, man. So
see, I have a cool dad, so
that's what's up. See, he's not, the business. That's what I'm talking about. Respect around here. That's what I'm talking about, man. Now, if the people wanted to find you, where can the people find you at?
They can find me on Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, Scepter Crown Multimedia. Then everything's at Dita Duchess, DITA_DUCHESS, and I will be revamping a TikTok soon.
Okay.
Everything's gonna be Dita Duchess. So
Where did the name come from, Dita Duchess?
it's actually just a play on of my name. My name starts with D, and it's D, the Duchess, D, the Duchess.
Hey,
Dita.
hey,
Dita Duchess.
I like that, Dita Duchess, man. Before we head out, man, I wanted to say this. Thank you so much for coming in, and really, this was like I said at the beginning, this was a very full circle moment for me because when we did the interview, I didn't have the studio.
Yeah.
And now we're finishing up in the studio, and it was very important to share that with you because I felt like you were the last person before everything transitioned, and
so cool.
even from that point, I've always checked up on you, just let me see
Yeah.
what the hell you got going on.
Yeah.
Just making sure. And then when I saw you at Jagger's event, man, I was just so happy to see you out and about, and even though you wasn't performing, you were enjoying yourself. And
there was amazing performers that night. Oh yeah, that was fun.
yeah, man. So and I like the fact that you can go out and enjoy something, and I feel like that's where affluences come from, when you enjoy stuff and it's like, I remember this one time when I was here and everything, man. So this is everything for me, man.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate this, man.
Oh,
You just
thank
don't
you.
know. You just don't know, man. What are those things on your fingers that you got going on right there? I love them. They look like Wonder. They remind me of Wonder Woman, man.
Shring, shring. Yeah, I'm telling the truth.
Definitely, man. Hey, make sure you guys support, man. Go check out Mona Lisa, man. Right now, man. Run it up all the way up, man. Go get the T-shirt. Go ahead and look, people. I know you look. Just forget about the weed just for a second, and just go ahead and just go buy it and support. Yeah,
It's a dub.
yeah.
got it.
You guys spend. You want to know what's crazy? How much money we spend in a day?
Oh yeah, and Cash App Dita Duchess too.
Hey,
You can always.
Cash App, Zelle. You got Zelle?
That is how it. Yeah, but for the payments for the T-shirts is Cash App Dita Duchess.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna buy me another one.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna buy another
Yay.
one. So, make sure you guys support. Always support the people that come up here because they dope as hell, man.
Thank you, Dita.
Dee, man, I really do. Like I said, man, I just appreciate you. You're a sunshine, a ball of light, and just keep doing you, man. Don't worry about nobody else. Just keep being you.
Yeah, I don't have the energy to do anything else. So
What you got planned for today, man? It's New Year's.
today, me and baby girl about to go ahead and set out these sparklers.
Hey,
Yeah, so I'm excited and just I'm gonna do a little more reflecting,
okay.
and then just moving forward, getting into this new skin. It's coming out the cocoon.
Hey, man.
Here we are.
What they called it? A chameleon. You're
Like a caterpillar.
yeah, caterpillar.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be a beautiful butterfly.
Thank
You're
you
already
so
a beautiful butterfly.
And I'm
man.
so proud of you for this. Like this is such a great setup. Like super cool.
Yeah, I really do appreciate that, man, because I really wanted true ownership, and it's amazing to me like how much people supported, came through, and
For sure.
and nobody could tell me no.
You know?
I could do. The beauty part about it is we're having a lot of DJs on the radio station that starting at 3. So we got from 3 to about 2 a.m. We're gonna have a lot of DJs come on. I will be live actually on the radio. I got a DJ tonight, but I will be live on the radio, broadcasting from there from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. So I'm bringing the new year.
Come on.
So if you want to tune in, man,
Playing whatever you feel whenever I'll drop. Oh my gosh. I wonder what it's gonna be.
Yeah, man. So it's
Okay.
I want to like. It's like, and I know that like a lot of DJs, like when I tell people that, like, dude, like you don't know yet. I don't know. And you know the crazy part is, last year I did not know until 2 minutes before the ball dropped. I really didn't. I didn't know 2 minutes before the ball dropped, because it was like, at first there was like a lot of girls in there, but by 11 it was like a lot of dudes. So it's like, wow. Let me do this, and I said I'm gonna play the Dreams and Nightmares, and when I played the Dreams and Nightmares, it went up.
I wouldn't have even thought about the demographic leaving, or wow. Okay, I get why you. Okay.
So
wow.
because I know how to read the crowd. Like I don't know, this has become a thing for me. So it's like, if I know, like if it's like, let's say there's a young crowd, and the young crowd to me is anywhere between 18 to maybe 30, 35.
Really?
So a young crowd, that's like a super young crowd will be anything probably like 20 and down.
Like a daddy-daughter dance.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if it's a young crowd, one thing I know about young crowds, you can't pull the older crowd into like newer stuff, but you can bring the younger crowd into older stuff. So if you know how to pan in between that, and you know how to mix it and everything, you'll go good, man. And just read your crowd. There's not people on the floor.
No, I did that wrong one time when I was DJing, and that's why I have a lot of respect for DJs. I read a crowd wrong. I was DJing at this bar. It was like a biker bar.
Okay.
And they wanted to hear Wild Thing.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I'll cue it up. So I play a Wild Thing.
Yeah.
Not that one. The one by Tone Loc. They wanted to hear that one.
Okay.
The Wild Thing.
Yeah.
And I read the crowd completely wrong.
But see, and see, that comes with, like, you know, just everybody. It's okay to bomb sometimes, because now I'm not gonna go that route, because there's been times where it's like, hey, this ain't the vibe. Yeah, but then it's like, what I do is okay, they want to hear that. So like, say for instance, a couple of weeks ago we did an R&B night, and so it's like, there's different forms of R&B. Right. We can go 90s, we can go here, we can go freaky, wherever you want to go. So it's like, okay, well, we got into a 90s vibe. And when I got into the 90s, I'm like, okay, well, let me just throw something out and just see how it pans out. Okay. And so I put out, like, you know, SWV or whatever that week. And then from that point, it's like, okay, they're singing. Okay. So now I'm getting songs that you can sing along with me. So, and then I'm hitting you with different, like, I'm in a pocket. So I'm hitting you with different stuff. And then we go to, well, let me bump it up. Then we're gonna go to 2000s. We go to Lovers and Friends. Then from Lovers and Friends, okay, now we're into a little bit of freaky stuff. Yeah. So now we can go into Pretty Ricky, and Pretty Ricky can go into
Sierra, all that, all of the above.
And The Weekend, all that.
Wow. Okay. That's all right. Thank you.
It is an art. It is an art to it.
It is.
But it's fun, and it's a journey. It's a journey.
It's fun when you can do it.
Yeah. But like I said, man, this has been a pleasure talking to you, Didi, man. And like I said, man, don't let this be your last time. What I want to do is I want to take a picture with you. We're going to put it on the wall, man. Oh, and we're going to figure out where we're going to put the T-shirt at, man. We're going to figure that out.
Where is this $25 tee going that you can get on Instagram at Dita_Duchess?
Hey.
Or ScepterCrown.mm. Where?
Definitely, man. Before we head out, man, do me two things. Yeah. Can you shout out Chicago 77.3?
Absolutely. Hey, this is Chicago 77.3. Dita Duchess.
All right, cool. And one more thing. I always ask artists before they head out, man. Mm-hmm. What are two things you're grateful for?
I'm grateful for discernment and divine guidance.
I like that. That. Make sure you guys support, man. Give it a round of applause. That's what I'm talking about, man. Dita Duchess, man. Make sure you guys stay in tune. Support, man. We're gonna go ahead and end it with Mona Lisa one more time, man. And we do appreciate everybody for coming through and rocking with me and stuff, man. And Dita, man, this has been a pleasure, an honor. I really do appreciate this.
Always rocking with DJ Malone, Chicago 77.3 Radio.
Hey, man. Stay in tune.